All right, we're going to start by briefly talking about this storm system and a couple of factors that made it a difficult forecast as we tried to express last night. First and foremost, the Fargo area. If you woke up today, looked out your window expecting a lot of snow, it just didn't happen. We stayed in the rain area like our neighbors off in Lakes Country. It rained. It looked like it was going to change to some big flakes there after the midnight hour. Then it changed back to rain. And secondly, we had a real dry punch of air come through. You can see it right here. And that kind of shut the moisture off in this area for a significant amount of time. Look out to the west, though. It snowed all night, all day, and it now is just finally beginning to exit. So this played some havoc with the forecast, and we knew that it would. But just outside of Fargo, just outside of Grand Forks, the snowfall totals were significant. Now, rain, we have reports of a quarter inch of rain, around a half inch of rain here in the FM area, and up to 1.5 inches of rain in and around Lakes Country from this system, creating a muddy mess for Lakes Country and west central portions of Minnesota. Here's West Fargo. Sliding into spring, we can at least hope. Let's take a look then at snowfall totals. Around an inch of wet slushy snow here in Fargo, 10 for Jamestown, 7 in Argyle. Grand Forks also at 7 and just out of town, 10 inches in Larimore. But the big winners, Edgeley, Ellendale, Ashley, and Wishick, anywhere from a foot to 17 inches of wet, heavy snow causing problems there. Speaking of the areas around Findlay, some well-sculpted drifts measured in feet. And those drifts were driven and painted by the winds, which peak gusts now were 54 in Grand Forks, 56 in Fargo, by my kneecaps down here in Aberdeen, 68 mile-per-hour gusts of wind down there. Lakes Country, not as much gusty nature of the wind, thanks to the protection all those trees provide. Here's the latest on the radar, just a little bit of remnant new snowfall taking place, most of it very light. But we do have some light to moderate snow where you see the deep blues there. In these areas along Highway 2, we might get up to a half inch or an inch of additional accumulation. Detroit Lakes, you might see some of your first flakes from this system in the upcoming hour or so. Things quieting down across eastern North Dakota as far as new snowfall goes, but temperatures across the entire region steady. Near 30. Here's a look at those current wind speeds. 45 mile-per-hour gusts here in Fargo-Moorhead. How about 54 mile-per-hour gusts in Fergus Falls? The strongest core of winds right here through the Central Valley down to the south. And they're blowing strong. At the Dakota Magic Casino right now, the clouds just ripping from right to left across your screen. Here at Hector, we have ripping winds as well to 45 miles per hour, 31 on the thermometer. Moorhead, 30 at your airport. Now the forecast. This is easy. The snow exits fairly quickly between now and say 7, but the wind continues as we go into the overnight hours, gusting over 40 miles per hour into the overnight. So winter weather advisories have been posted because of the difficult conditions. By morning, temperatures slip into the teens for some to the north and west in low 20s. Can't rule out 1 or 7 renegade flakes of snow. We'll have wind tomorrow from the northwest, but it'll be 10 to 25 miles per hour. And we are going to see temperatures slowly climbing through the midday hour through the 20s. Some of us having a shot at 30 degrees, but just a little cooler than we've become accustomed to. All in all, it looks like a fairly quiet day. For tonight, less than quiet. Blizzard warning continues until 7 o'clock tonight because of the wind, not because of new additional snow. Winter weather advisory because of the blowing snow continues until 1 a.m. And for all of you in agriculture taking care of livestock, this is Cody Perro in Brampton. Life in the blizzard, creating a path to safety for the cattle, path to food for the cattle. The work continues there. Saturday, quieter, but a chance of snow, 32 degrees. Sunday for St. Patrick's Day, looks like 35 degrees there, not too bad. And the first day of spring happens on Wednesday at 4:58 p.m. Mark your clocks, because we're expecting near 40 degrees.
Nice. Thanks, Ed.
Yes.